Hi, I'm Rick, and I'm going to be starting a reaction channel from now. It's December, so most of the reactions for this month will be about December-y things. We're going to start off with a little December joke. It's from a Christmas cracker, so it isn't that good. If Santa drops his red Santa hat into a blue sea, what happens to it? Anyone? It becomes wet. Anyway, my reaction channel, I want to learn about the history of the world, everything in general, whether it's different cultures, different foods from around the world. We're going to start off with Christmas dishes from around the world, as I said, by Anglophenia. If you want to check our YouTube channel, that's all good and well. And we're going to start right now. Let's go. Okay, won't start. 1 second.
Christmas. Whether you're hanging stockings around the fireplace on Christmas Eve or waiting for a kind yet ugly witch on a broomstick to appear on January 6th, there's one thing...
What? What's the ugly witch on a broomstick on the January the 6th? I've never heard that. See, I've learned something already. I will have to Google that later. January the 6th. Ugly witch. So they only came out on Halloween anyway.
Most Christmas celebrations all have in common food. And lots of it. Yep, the turkey isn't the only thing.
Before we get started, I know one tradition is the Japanese one. They have KFC every Christmas Eve. That's one that I know. Let's see if I know any more. I'd like to learn about other countries as well.
It gets stuffed at this time of year. So put on your favourite stretchy pants as we feast our eyes on Christmas foods from around the world. Hi, I'm Kate and this is Anglophenia.
Hi,
now,
Kate.
if you've already seen our episodes on how to have a British Christmas, which you should totally check out by the way, you'll know that most Brits usually enjoy a roast turkey served with Brussels sprouts, roasted veg, gravy and either boiled, mashed or roasted potatoes. Heck, we might even have all three.
Pretty much a Thanksgiving dinner.
This is often followed by Christmas pudding, which is set on fire before being served with brandy butter. Watch out, as there's often a lucky coin hidden somewhere in the middle, so chew carefully. Mince pies are everywhere and are in fact filled with a mixture of dried fruit and nuts known as mincemeat, not actual meat as some people mistakenly believe. They are super delicious and slightly Moorish.
I've never understood why they call it mincemeat. Because there's two mincemeats in the UK. There's that kind of mincemeat, which is dried fruits and things, and then there's obviously ground beef. Or ground turkey, whichever. Yeah. Not my thing.
But if you think us Brits are a little peculiar, you should see what Iceland tucks into on Christmas.
Alright, Iceland. Let's see.
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donna and Blitz. Wait, has anyone actually seen Blitzen lately? Perhaps now would be a good time to mention Iceland's festive fare, which can include roasted reindeer for Christmas. Although sometimes they'll choose puffin or grouse instead. They tend to fast in the weeks leading up to Christmas, which generally means avoiding meat. So to celebrate the last day of fasting on December 23rd, they feast on a traditional dish of boiled potatoes and fermented skate, which as you can imagine is rather pungent. To avoid filling their homes with a funky fishy fragrance, many people choose to eat this traditional dish out at a restaurant instead. Great idea.
Alright, I won't be going to Iceland for Christmas because I can't eat Rudolph. No way. Not at Christmas. Not ever. I don't like venison. I've never had it. Don't want to try it. It's like duck, isn't it? I go out feeding the ducks bread on the canal and, you know, then you go and eat one at a Chinese takeout. No. I have tried duck. I don't like it. It's always dry. France. Croquembouche.
France. A far more appetizing tradition, often enjoyed in the Provence region of France, is the offering of 13 desserts, which are created in honour of Christ and his 12 apostles. These are left out for 3 days for people to snack on, although I doubt they'd last that long in my house. The main Christmas dinner traditionally occurs on Christmas Eve in France. Turkey and goose are favoured.
Turkey,
often
yes.
With a chestnut stuffing. Yummy. Germany. Roasted goose and red...
Well, that was a bit quick. So they have goose as well. I know that the UK has goose as well. The Turkey, traditional. Huh? Should be everywhere. Germany, goose again. Is this Christmas Eve again? And red cabbage. I've never had goose, so I can't comment.
Cabbage are the stars of Christmas dinner in Germany, but their most famous food is Stollen, a sweet fruitcake often
I've had
baked
that.
into
They
a
sell
hump
that at
to
Aldi and
symbolize
Lidl.
camels who carried the 3 wise men to Jesus. The Germans believe that if you do not dine well on Christmas Eve, you'll be haunted by demons.
Is that
So
Krampus?
there's really no excuse not to enjoy an extra slice of Stollen or two. Actually, just keep them coming. You can never be too careful.
Here we go.
Japan. In Japan, nothing screams Christmas more than a bucket of
I knew
KFC.
it. I knew
And
it.
I'm not
That's
pulling
it.
your turkey leg. This is actually true. As a result of an
Do you like me,
extremely
Amy?
successful marketing campaign by the finger-licking fast food chain during the 70s, the Colonel convinced a nation who traditionally didn't celebrate Christmas that the festive bucket of fried chicken was the best way to celebrate on the day. Even now, people in Japan will queue around the block to make sure that they have a Kentucky Fried Christmas.
I guess unless you're a vegetarian or a vegan, then fair enough. KFC for Christmas. Why not indeed? I usually have KFC on New Year's Eve with a few beers. India's next. I don't think I'm keen. I don't really like curries, so I'm not going to be that keen on this, I don't think. But let's see. And you wouldn't think they would celebrate Christmas.
India. Christians in India celebrate
Christians
Christmas by
in
eating
India.
traditional biryani or curry dishes, which are often followed by a sweet and milky pudding known as kheer. Curries have also become a popular way of using up leftovers here in the UK and are a bit of a signature dish on
Here in
Boxing
the
Day,
UK.
the day after Christmas. Italy.
Pizza!
In Italy, instead of roast meat, they favour fish and celebrate by making the famous Feast of 7 Fishes, which usually features a plethora of different seafood dishes, such as cod, clam linguine and calamari.
That's me out. I can't do calamari. Sorry, I just can't. Squid to anybody else? Ugh. No. The only fish that I really like is cod. I think that's it. Yeah.
The number of dishes served can vary from region to region.
Well, please comment below if your country isn't on here. Please tell me, because I'm really interested in what do you have for your Christmas dinner or Christmas Eve dinner, as quite a lot of these seem to be doing. But yeah, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, Africa, South Africa, Morocco. Just tell me. Egypt, anywhere. China. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you have for Christmas.
Can the
Food
type of
wise.
fish, but no matter how many fish you eat or how they are served,
Fish
they
is
will all
healthy.
be enjoyed on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day.
Eve
Christmas
again.
Day lunch in Italy usually kicks off with pasta in broth. Eel apparently once featured as the main event on Christmas Day, but this has since been replaced by roast turkey in many parts of Italy. And of course, it wouldn't be Christmas in Italy without a bit of panettone.
We do panettone.
Australia. Despite Christmas falling in the heat of the summer, the Australians still enjoy a traditional British
Yeah, I
style
thought it'd be
Christmas feast,
British.
although a barbecue is just as popular. Australians often prefer a pavlova for dessert, which is mostly
Ribs.
meringue topped with fruit and cream.
Sorry.
Although a traditional Christmas pudding is also popular. And during the gold rush, a lucky gold nugget was often hidden inside instead of a coin. You could say it was a rather rich dessert.
Oh, this is
Argentina.
good.
Another country that celebrates Christmas
one that I
during
don't
the
know
summer
about.
months is Argentina, where the main Christmas feast is enjoyed on Christmas Eve.
Eve again.
Panettone is the traditional dish of the day and was originally brought over by Italian
What is
immigrants
it?
in the late 1800s. It's made up of sliced veal, which is covered in a tuna and mayonnaise sauce with
Again.
which is not exactly to everyone's
No.
taste, but then again, neither are Brussels
Sorry.
sprouts.
Nope.
The US. As many of you will know,
we're not
Americans
well.
usually enjoy a good roast for Christmas lunch. Although owing to the fact that many
Thanksgiving?
have already gobbled up as much turkey as they can during Thanksgiving, they'll usually feast on ham
beef.
or roast beef.
Yeah.
For dessert, it wouldn't be Christmas without a pumpkin or apple
Pumpkin
pie.
pie.
And let's not forget the eggnog. Easily done.
I love eggnog. Oh, before we move on, one thing that I learned from a different YouTuber, that eggnog is British, was traditional English or British. It was invented in Britain. I always thought it was American.
Your ideal Christmas lunch.
Oh,
Perhaps
we're
you'd like
finished.
to mix and match from around the world. Who knows? Curried reindeer with a side of Brussels sprouts and a bucket of KFC could be a winning combo.
Or it might not be. So that's Anglophenia. I'll leave a link in the description for her channel. Great channel. I've seen it before. So yeah, if you could comment below, like, subscribe if you do like this kind of thing, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, comments. Any other countries that weren't listed, which she only listed about 10, something like that. Didn't learn a lot there. What about Canada and New Zealand? New Zealand, is that do they do the same as Britain and Australia? What about Greece? What do you eat? What do you eat for Christmas? Let me know. Jeff Kebab. Anyway, peace to everybody, and I love you lots. Take care of yourself. Have a great night, and I hopefully will see you soon. Ta-ta.